Do you want to know the pros and cons of living in Ogden, Utah? That's what we're talking about today. Let's go. Hi, welcome back. This is Caitlin Peterson with Exit Realty in Ogden, Utah. On this channel, I talk to you about relocating and investing in Ogden, Utah. And today we're talking about the pros and cons of living in Ogden. The number one pro of living in Ogden is the outdoor recreation. You are so close to all this amazing outdoor recreation, including hiking, biking, canoeing, kayaking, tubing down the river in the canyon. It's really an awesome place to live if you love being outside. Only 30 minutes away is Ogden Valley. This has Pineview Reservoir. Pineview Reservoir offers sandy beaches and boat ramps for all of your water sports, and it's located in a small valley which is ringed by mountains, so it keeps the wind minimal and the water calm. In the wintertime, I've seen people doing ice fishing out there, which looks really fun too. Ogden Valley is home to 3 world-class ski resorts: Snowbasin, Powder Mountain, and Nordic Valley. Snowbasin is one of the oldest continuously operating ski areas in the United States. It's only 20 minutes from town and about 33 miles north of Salt Lake City. The real reason people love to go there is because of the really short lift lines. Within Ogden city limits, there are paved trails, a kayaking park, golf courses, and an Ogden Nature Center. Considering Ogden's unique approach to urban life and outdoor recreation all in one, this is a big pro for anybody looking to move here. The second pro of living here in Ogden is that it just feels like a small town. Anywhere you go, it's not super busy, there's really not very much traffic at all, and you can get to one side of the town to the other in 8 to 10 minutes. And I just love that, especially coming from a big town. Houston, hello, it takes 20 minutes to get anywhere. That's awesome. The third pro, I think, of living in this area is that we get all 4 seasons. I grew up in Houston where we get summer, 1 week of fall, and then winter, and it doesn't really snow or anything like that. It's just cold and wet. Here we get all 4 seasons. Summer is hot, but it's dry. So you can still go hiking, you can still go biking in the daytime. You don't have to be indoors from 11 to 4 p.m. like you would in the South. And then fall is just gorgeous. Going camping and hiking and all of that is just beautiful weather. In the wintertime, you get a true winter with snow, and you get to go skiing with all 3 world-class ski resorts 30 minutes from town. Skiing is beautiful. All the snow melts and it's gorgeous outside. Doing all the outdoor recreation is amazing during the springtime, and then summer again. Ogden offers the benefit of both a city and a mountain town without the usual high cost of either, which is amazing. That's exactly the reason why we moved here. Now let's talk about the cons of living in Ogden. I would say this is a pretty general term for Utah anyway, but in Ogden, there's pretty minimal nightlife options. Utah has a law that every block can only have 2 bars, and so the downtown Ogden only has a couple of bars, but I will say that it's a minimal options. The next con of living in Ogden is the winter inversion. I'm sure you've heard about this, but this is when the warm air gets trapped underneath the cold air coming in. And since we live in a valley, that warm air does get trapped, and so it can kind of settle all of the smog in the area. So this can be really unhealthy for people with asthma or older people in the area. The main reason you would have to worry about inversions is because it impacts air quality. The warm air above the cooler air acts like a lid, and it suppresses the vertical mixing and trapping the cooler air at the surface. So as pollutants from vehicles, fireplaces, and just industry is emitted into the air, the inversion traps these pollutants to the ground, and this leads to poor air quality. Another con of living in Ogden is that the downtown and general housing in the downtown still needs a little bit of revitalization. It is in the works. A lot of stuff has been revamped, revitalized. We have the really brand new Junction area with all of its shopping and food options and that kind of thing, but I would say it's mid-revitalization. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel to see more. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.